Look at that. Isn't it beautiful? The sound of drums, the soft setting sun, and one heck of a blinged out lady there. That, my friends, my vlogging family, is Sleeping Beauty Castle. Getting all decorated and wonderful for the 60th anniversary of Disneyland. And the sound behind me is a marching band from Dublin, California, and this is the Sometimes Vlog! That's the best I can do. These people are very concerned about it. It's a vlog that happens sometimes. Look at these. Look at the love. And the lovers loving love. And look at this guy. He's wearing a hat that looks a lot like a beret, and he looks like he's gonna get crazy. Right here, Sleeping Beauty Castle. How are all of you doing? And look at these. Look at these new additions. Some of you may remember the old, strange light fixtures upon the shores of the moat of Sleeping Beauty Castle. Those have long, well not long, but for a while now have been removed and replaced with these sort of outpost outlying guard towers here, which much better match the theming, I think, of Sleeping Beauty Castle. Wow, look at that. It's glorious. It's glorious. It's wonderful. It's so wonderful that she must take a picture of it right now. Oh, she doesn't look satisfied with that picture, but I'm pretty satisfied with it. Look at this. She just can't quite capture the majesty, but she'll get there, folks. She'll get there. I don't have long to talk to you, mostly because I have really not had a voice. Yesterday, in fact, talking to you for 40 minutes, last night, the voice just went, it was gone. Puff, gone, poof. Jeez, look at that. It looks amazing. No more voice. It was completely gone. Let's go walk towards it and get an even closer look at some of the decorations they are adding to Sleeping Beauty Castle. It'll be impossible to sit there and pick them off one by one. Just want to show you all the much harsher or much more contrasted coloration of these lampposts. I think we've shown those before. So look at the dark hues for the Diamond Anniversary, the 60th anniversary celebration of Disneyland. They really are decking out this castle in diamondy, silvery goodness. Look at the diamonds up here, huh? Look at the diamonds. Diamonds. I want some diamonds. I want some cash or pennies or diamonds or anything. Look at this. So looking pretty sweet and fantastic. Not 100% sure if they're done yet or not. They keep adding thing by thing, little by little, onto this wonderful castle. Fantasyland looks pretty much the same on the inside, although they are plussing Peter Pan, so that is still a little bit fenced off over here. And according to the plan, they should be plussing some of the other Fantasyland dark rides as well. So plenty of changes coming for the 60th anniversary of Disneyland. All very exciting stuff coming this summer. That is not what we're supposed to talk about, but I've already wasted half of my time with you blabbing about things I'm just excited about because I happen to be looking at them. Touches all these people. Oh.
Oh, like that one? What happened to my soda?
I don't know. Sometimes you just have to watch things unfold in the universe. Okay, so after that crazy soda dropping, running over of my foot, in case you didn't know that that's what was happening, detour, I wanted to talk to you about something very important. Charity. Charity. I keep getting the name wrong when I'm tired, especially yesterday when I was a little frazzled and tired. The Depression Bipolar Support Alliance, the DBS Alliance, I think .com or .org, but definitely at DBS Alliance on Twitter, is a charity which is responsible for helping people with depression or bipolar disorder. We have picked that charity as one being close to our hearts, especially me, because I have known quite a few bipolar people. I've had a bipolar person in my family, struggled with depression, and of course, known many other people who have struggled with depression, and many other people, actually very close friends of mine, brothers who all grew up with a very bipolar mother that we had to deal with a lot. I've seen the way that those disorders and struggles affect families, affect children and adult children of people with bipolar disorder or depression. I've seen the way suicide affects families. It's affected me through the loss of friends of mine. And so the Depression Bipolar Support Alliance is a charity which is trying to make a difference both in raising awareness and in actual intervention, providing counseling, support, different things. So that is a charity that's very close to our heart. Now, That's one thing. Check them out if you have time. On the other side, we've got Jeff Heimbuck. Jeff Heimbuck writes articles sometimes on livefastdieport.com. Jeff Heimbuck is a friend of ours. That's how you met Jeff Heimbuck, probably, if you came from the Random Land videos or from the Sometimes vlog. That is how you became familiar with Jeff Heimbuck. And here we have Sam Smith. So that's pretty neat. Jeff Heimbuck also wrote, or helped to write, Rolly Crump, the Imagineer's memoirs. It's kind of a cute story by Rolly Crump as told to Jeff Heimbuck. So he helped organize and write down the memoirs. And he also wrote a book about all the tribute windows on Main Street USA called Main Street Windows. So Jeff Heimbuck is also a Disney author. He contributed to MiceChat.com and also has a weekly podcast called Communicore Weekly. So you may know Jeff Heimbuck from there. Maybe that's how you got here. Either way, Jeff Heimbuck is also a guy who will not admit to ever having peed in the shower or the ocean or a pool. If you have not watched any Sometimes vlogs, this has sort of been going on for a long time now, that Jeff Heimbuck will not admit to, even as a child, ever having peed in the shower, the bathtub, or the pool, or anything. He just refuses to admit it. Now, it seems a little bit weird. Why the heck am I talking about that if you're just coming onto this cold? Oh, Anna and Elsa are coming, so I'm going to have to move out of the path of the sound. Maybe we can go get a peek at them, though.
Because some very special visitors.
Don't worry about Arendelle for 1 second. Jeff Heimbuck refuses to admit it. Well, he says it just weirds him out. He says it's too weird and uncomfortable to admit to or talk about going pee in the shower. So, we've convinced Jeff Heimbuck, we're gonna bring this full circle now back to the whole charity thing. We have convinced him to pee in a shower if we can raise at least $1,000 for charity. As of last night, in the first few hours, we raised over a third of our goal of $1,000 to the DBS Alliance charity to help people with struggling with depression and bipolar disorder, and also to get Jeff Heimbuck to pee in the shower. So go to @Jeff Heimbuck on Twitter and tell him, good man, for, you know, doing something he's uncomfortable with apparently, or just lies about, for charity. So go to GoFundMe.com/Heimbuck Foundation. Heimbuck is HEIMBUCH, Heimbuck Foundation. Just a silly name. That is where you can donate money towards the $1,000 contribution. We don't ever touch the money. It never goes to us. GoFundMe directly gives the money to the charity, and we're going to see how much money we can raise. Our target is at least $1,000 to get Jeff Heimbuck to pee in the shower. But of course, if it hits $1,000 today or tomorrow, you can go over it. Please share the link to the page. We're going to raise together, all of us, a little bit of money for charity, and we're going to convince Jeff Heimbuck to pee in the shower. Now, many people, this is where it gets gross. So children, maybe go to bed early. Many people say, how are you going to have proof? Well, Heimbuck's solution to the proof issue was to just trust him. But since he is a person who will not admit to having peed in the shower, which we all have, at least as children, involuntarily when the water hits your body, how can we trust him? Well, not only does Jeff Heimbuck have a fiance, but we also have one Tyler Evans. Somehow we are going to figure out a way. Do not worry. Tyler and I, especially, will not rest until we are satisfied with some sort of incontrovertible proof. We're gonna figure out some kind of sanitary, safe, and non-offensive way of proving that Heimbuck peed in his shower. It has to be his shower, by the way, because if he peed in somebody else's shower, he'd probably be able to justify that in his own mind. It's not being too gross. And as you can see, here come the Princess and the Queen of Arendelle, Anna and Elsa. They're back over here somewhere. I can't see them yet. Oh, here they come. I'll show you them at the end, but just for the moment, I'm totally Heimbucking this whole vlog because I'm losing my voice and I'm getting distracted by all these people. See? They keep looking at me strangely. Look at this guy. See? So many humans. They're all looking at me strangely. So it's very, very distracting as I make my way around Disneyland. Look, here we go. But there you go. GoFundMe.com/Heimbuck Foundation. That's where you can go. It's also all over our Twitter, @LiveFastDieport, @JustinScarred, @Jeff Heimbuck, Tyler Brett Evans. So please consider going to support charity. We can all do it together. It's not just us, it's you guys. It was actually your guys' idea. Please go consider supporting a worthy charity, and also, we're going to end the lives of Jeff Heimbach once and for all. I love you all. Subscribe for some more Sometimes Vlogs, and we'll talk later, okay? Goodbye!